who's very highly regarded. Going forward with Smart Ridge, one of two Mick Channon trained two-year-olds here. That's it, they're ready for the Norfolk. Under orders and they're racing. Jumped in a perfect line down near the inside. Hammer and Sickle on the right of picture, one of the first to show out, but being headed by Travesty of Law in the early stages. Then Berlin Castle a little bit wider out on the left of picture. Presentation with Warm Heart. They're out, trapped out a little bit wider of the pack, and they are on the stands rail. It's Travesty of Law from Berlin Castle, Warm Heart and Presentation. Hammer and Sickle just in behind on the near side. Shinbone Alley, Victory Day is there in the centre. Then Asanova for Ireland. Further back is Alfie Lee back in the field in company with Lord Pakal. Then Molly Brown, and over on the far side is Smart Ridge in company with Barringer. Racing up now inside the two. It's anybody's race. Berlin Castle, Warm Heart, Presentation, and Victory Day on the near side with the noseband now ranges up to grab a narrow lead. Lord Pakal behind them is getting a run now. It's a Victory Day on the near side, and Warm Heart has settled down to fight it out from Asanova. On the far side, Warm Heart just doing a little bit the better, and Warm Heart gets up to win the Norfolk from Victory Day. In third was Asanova, then Presentation, Lord Pakal. They're followed by Berlin Castle, further back Shinbone Alley, and the last to finish is Smart Ridge. Let's see them cross the line. Warm Heart has won this for John Gosden and Frankie Dettori. From Victory Day, in third is Asanova for Ireland. In fourth, Lord Pakal, the near side. In fifth is Presentation. In sixth, Berlin Castle. Seventh is Shinbone Alley. In eighth, then behind them, the Travesty of Law, then Alfie Lee, then Molly Brown, Hammer and Sickle, then Barringer the far side, and Smart Ridge is the last to finish. The winner of the Norfolk Stakes is number 11, Warm Heart, in the colours of Sheikh Mohammed, trained by John Gosden, and a double in the first two races here today for Frankie Dettori. 64th of the season it is as well. Second, number 10, Victory Day, owned by Lucan Stud, trained by Jeremy Nacida and ridden by Kieran Fallon. And third, number 2, Asanova, owned by Michael Tabor and Mrs. Sue Magna, trained by Aidan O'Brien and ridden by Mick Cannan. Fourth, Lord Pakal, who was running on at the finish. But the winner, no doubt about it, it's Warm Heart.
So Frankie now is really starting to get going. He'd always been up there at the front with Warm Heart, not actually making the running, but just waiting to make his move. Victory Day has run a great race in defeat, and just getting a little bit tight they are, the front two, but I think this is a decent race, Willie. This winner is a good horse, and so is the second.
Yeah, so it's Frankie was always going with it. After he jumped out the stalls, you could see Frankie sort of sitting up and saying, steady, steady, steady. He was going too, he was showing too much speed, and of course, when he let him down, he just had a flat spot, and then in the last furlong, he's grabbed the ground and ran on well to beat Victory Day with Kieran Fallon on.
Yeah, let's just have a look at the head-on, because Frankie Dettori on the winner with the big white face in the colours of Sheikh Mohammed. They just maybe squeeze up here in the middle. Berlin Castle.
Berlin Castle with Pat Edry on. He just get a little sort of check, but it wasn't much. And Frankie there, he gone on well, and Kieran finishing second, and of course Gary Stevens on the fourth there. Lord Pakal, not quite the class as we thought at Newbury, but he didn't come on as much as I had hoped. But a good there win for Frankie there. He's got the machine rolling now. Look at the smile on his face. Two races today, 2 winners. I've got the ball going, and he'll be thinking now about the London Club's trophy now.
I think it was a 39 to 1 double for him as well, so he has every right to smile. And he did tell us about that one. He really fancied Warm Heart, and he got it right.
Well, this is a tremendous boost for Frankie, tremendous confidence boost. Once he gets a couple of winners on the board, he then gets the bit between his teeth, and he couldn't go into the Gold Cup in better frame of mind. He's put his neck on the line in choosing Nadawi over last year's winner, Cave Tara, but I'd say he's got a hat-trick on his mind at the moment. Hat-trick in our first 3 races today. This is a lovely colt, Warm Heart by Diocese, and quite unusual to see a Sheikh Mohammed 2-year-old of this ability, because most of the good ones will be with the Godolphin stable at Evry in France, trained by David Loader. And it's quite rare that he'd see one from this yard quite as precocious, but a good type by Diocese, out of Warm Mood and beautifully bred. So Warm Heart the winner from Victory Day. Frankie Dettori has beaten Kieran Fallon in our first 2 races. Let's check the full SP on the Norfolk.
First, number 11, Warm Heart, 7-2. That would be second favourite. Second, number 10, Victory Day, 3-1 favourite. Third, number 2, Asanova, 11-2. Those 3 were the front 3 in the betting. There was very good money for both the first and the second. But of course, Frankie Dettori makes it 2 out of 2. And one thing's for sure now, Nadawi will be the horse that will start favourite for the Gold Cup.
And the girl leading the winner, Warm Heart round, she's got an interesting pair of trousers on for Ladies' Day, looking incredibly fashionable there. But John Gosden will be pleased about that as well, because his horses are really starting to run well. He's got a big yard.